Rays did. They had a great weekend, and we've got a lot to get to. But we will start with the first place Tampa Bay Rays, who now hold a one-game lead over the New York Yankees in the American League East after the Yankees spent their weekend getting swept by the Boston Red Sox, which, listen, as much as I hate the Boston Red Sox, I don't mind when they sweep the New York Yankees.
Last night was a crazy game for them on Sunday Night Baseball as the Yankees, who were getting beat up, well, not really beat up. Neither team was doing anything, really. Neither team could get hits. Yankees went into that ninth inning down 2-0. Chapman blows the game. The Yankees tie it. They go up, and the Red Sox end up coming back and winning in the bottom of the ninth, or in the extra innings, 10 innings.
Aroldis Chapman almost, you wonder, saboteur? Getting ready to get traded from Boston. He's like, hey, there's rumors I'm going back to New York. Let's try to hook them up. And I'm kidding, obviously. But
well, Sonny Gray did the exact opposite, and he's like, I hate New York, former team, and he decided to beat up on them for 7 1/3 yesterday. Only gave up one hit. So the Red Sox doing their job, and Yankees on a slide. How are we feeling, boys? Where are you two at with the Rays right now?
Well, first of all, obviously you have to be thrilled with 5 wins in a row. And then what's better than that is Junior Caminero just going bonkers with 7 home runs in 6 days.
Right.
So that's exciting. And you just hope that they can keep it up. You know what I mean? And it's been an up and down run since that 20-4 run. But 5 wins in a row certainly has to have you feeling better without question.
I personally feel exactly the way I knew I'd feel, because this is the team I thought they could be. A team that can rally off win streaks, sweep teams, 8 sweeps for them now on the season. Sam, where are you at with this team?
I am a Junior Caminero, Yandy Diaz, Jonathan Aranda believer. I saw a graphic. It might have been on Saturday during the broadcast. Maybe it was Friday night. They talked about the top trios in RBI production across the league, and Yandy, Jonathan Aranda, and Junior Caminero were the top trio. I'm assuming if that was Saturday, it only got higher.
Did they do it by number of RBI or by
RBI?
Yeah, total RBI.
No, I know, but like, was it percentage? Right?
No,
like
it was combined RBIs from the 3 total.
Yeah, if it's percentage, I would also imagine they have to be right at the top of that list. But
yeah. Well, you sent us the stat where they account for 65% of the Rays' home runs.
Yeah, and then Junior, I'm not taking credit. I said this on my show on Saturday. I'm not taking full credit, but part of me wants to think he saw the graphic I made.
Oh, boy.
And it peed him off a little bit, and now he's got 7 home runs in his last 6 games. He's hitting 500.
And can we mention as well the defense from him has just been much improved, something that was much maligned for a portion of the season?
He got rid of the yips.
It's his first month this season where his outs above average at third base is not negative.
And that's where, like, earlier, Pat, we had debates earlier in the season where you're like, he just, either you have it or he doesn't have it.
He's not a great defensive third baseman. He's playing better.
He's played great.
I don't know that.
No. Great.
Okay.
Some of the plays he's made, he's saved games with the glove. Did you think he'd be able to do it? He is.
I mean, yes. I always thought he'd be able to make plays. I
Save
never
games with the glove. Like by making ridiculous plays. He's doing that. He's done it.
I think from time to time he's going to make great plays. I don't think he's going to be a great defensive third baseman. I hope he is, right? Like, if he turns it around from what he looked like earlier this season, then fantastic. I would not be happier.
I think he can be good as he continues to work and get better.
But not great?
I mean, when you're somebody like Junior, you have the ability and the potential to be great at every aspect of the game. But from what I've seen in his tendencies early on, he's still a kid, I think he can be very good. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I guess when you have a junior, your ceiling can always be great. But
But that's basically what I said.
But you didn't seem to think that as far as getting better and better.
No, we had this argument over and over again. I told you I thought he could get better. I knew he could get better. He had the yips. We talked about him having the yips. Everybody can be better than when they have the yips. I said I don't think he can become a great third baseman. and I don't know that I believe he can. As far as defensively, obviously he's a great player. The kid's the best player on the team. But defensively, yes, I do believe greatness defensively shows up early. Greatness defensively is just something you have. Taylor Walls didn't grow into, like, he grew into that, but also, like, a lot of that is just natural ability and something I don't believe you can teach.
And
I've said that from day one. And you
then,
always go back to, like, you said he couldn't get better. And it's like, no, I didn't say that.
Well, we have to go back. Well, it doesn't really matter, honestly. If you really believe that now, then you believe that now, and that's good. You've evolved on that. I remember you, not that he couldn't get better, but that from what I remember.
We literally had this exact argument because Doug came in and you were like, hey, Pat said he can't get better. And I'm like, dude, no, I've said he can get better. I don't think he can become great.
Do you think he can become very good?
Yeah. I mean, he's been very good recently, right? But over the course of the season, that hasn't been the case. And you have to do it consistently.
It's honestly
all
not
the time to be great.
Yeah.
And I don't see that from him.
The point, and honestly, it's just a side point like that. His defense has just been great. For what I've heard and what Sam said last week, which just blew my mind, and what I've heard from other fans, trade him. For Sam to say,
those are idiots.
But Sam's not an idiot. And when we were talking about the hundreds of millions of dollars, and it's like, hey, last week, it's like, well, you and I both, hey, you got to sign the superstar. Sam, you were like, no, you can't give up that much money for it. And now you're like, blank check.
No, I want to be clear. I believe in Junior Caminero, but I still don't think it's a blank check. And yes, as you guys just talked about with the defense.
You tweeted yesterday, blank check.
I mean, nobody gets a blank check around here. If we're being honest.
Though, Aaron, blank check was a complete sarcasm because I quoted my own tweet and I was like, oh, that guy's an idiot, whoever said that. Yes, this 7-day stretch or 7-game stretch is incredible, and he's hitting 500 over the last 7 games. But if you want tons and tons and tons of money, like, there's a reason we didn't pay Brandon Lau, right? Like, Lau would do stuff like this and go on these 2-week tears where he would just light the world on fire. And I'm not saying Junior's going to fall off the rest of the season.
I was like, what a bad. I don't think he's like, I don't hate Brandon Lau, but I hate that comparison.
And the actually, Brandon Lau was on a very team-friendly contract. That's why he was here for so long.
No, I'm saying I still don't think you give the kid a blank check until you see the consistently very good defense. Again, I don't think you're going to see Taylor Wall's defense ever out of Junior.
So are you giving right now, I'm telling you that Junior Caminero will sign, I don't want to give you the years, but good amount of years for $250 million. Are you putting that on the table right now, Sam? You're Eric Neander, and you have the power.
That's
8 years, 250.
No, 8 years, no way.
I'm doing it.
8 years is what, 35 a year?
I'm doing it. It's already done. It's not even a thought. So that's still a thought for you.
Yeah, because if you're gonna get that much, I mean, I'm not a math major by any means. I think that comes out to right around 40-ish a year.
To be honest, Sam, I'm glad that you're taking that stance because if a week and it's been an amazing week, 7 home runs in 6 days is in 6 games is amazing. But if a week changes your opinion, like if nobody thought he could do this, they should what he's just done should not change your opinion on Junior Caminero unless you're one of the idiots that said he should be traded.
Yeah, and again, I was never on the trade situation. He was still, even without the home run numbers, he was still hitting 272, 280-ish. So yeah, just no blank check, but he's unbelievable.